So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gurmeet Singh, and I work with IMS Varanasi. Along with me happens to be a super achiever who is not only All India rank 4 in ELIT, also rank 81 in CLAT, and rank 26 in BHU BLAT 2020. Welcome, Kushi Khemka. How are
Thank you,
you?
sir. I'm
Uh,
good, sir. How are you?
I'm all good. So, as I said earlier, I'm so happy for you. I mean, I'll like to express my happiness once again over here that it is amazing to see like students like you do such great things at such a young age. Before I start the interview, I would like you to introduce yourself to the audience so that they get to know a bit about you. Please go ahead.
Sure, sir. Hello, this is Kushi Khemka. I'm from Buxar, a town in Bihar. I completed my 12th from Sunbeam School, Bhagwanpur, Varanasi. While I was in 12th, I also prepared for CLAT and A-Late from IMS Varanasi from their one-year classroom program. I've, I like reading. I'm an avid reader. I like reading fiction and fiction both. I also like quizzing, solving puzzles, and listening to music. And I have a very deep interest in law, so I took law as the career.
Okay. So you are a commerce student or a humanities student or science student?
I was a humanities student. Considering I
Okay.
wanted to do law, so I selected humanities.
Okay. Okay. And what about your class 12th percentage?
It was 97.4.
Okay, great. So you did well over there as well, and you did actually well in all the law exams as
Yes,
well. Okay,
fortunately, everything worked out.
okay, great, great. I mean, fine. So what was your first reaction when you saw this rank 4 in ALIT?
Well, to be truly honest, I really could not believe that. It was unbelievable. It was a 9 p.m. at the night. We were sitting there, and I saw that results had come out. I actually started to search for my rank from 20th because I knew that
Okay,
I had cleared it, but I did not know it would be so well. So I
okay,
started searching from 20, and then I searched it till 100, and I could not find my roll number. Then I
okay,
started, okay, let me search in the above side too. And then
okay,
there at All India rank 4, it was my roll number. I
okay,
told my father that how can this be possible? It was not so good. But yet
okay,
I was very elated when it sunk in that I had gotten AIR 4. I was very elated.
okay, great. And then thereafter came CLAT 2020.
Yes, the
So
class
I would like to
2020.
share with audience. I would like to share with audience that she had a 93.5 in ALIT and exactly the same score in CLAT as well. Right. So I
Yes.
believe Kushi is going to take 93.5 as to be her favorite number for rest of her life. Right. So I
2020,
believe.
this was the favorite number.
Okay. So obviously there are a lot of there is a lot of hard work behind this. But whom would you like to give the credit of this particular success?
Uh,
Whom would you
there
attribute this success to?
There are many persons, but first and foremost, I would like to give this credit to my father. He was the reason that I filled the ALET form. When I saw the form in March, there were only 26 seats at that time. I said, Papa, it's so hard. I'm not gonna fill it. What is the meaning of it? He said, No, go for it. You can do it. He had the belief in me, and that really helped. Apart from that, I'll also thank my mentors. They really helped me a lot in the way. So I thank my mentors and my parents for the support.
Okay, thank you so much. I still remember meeting your father for a PTM because we keep on doing PTM. So I still remember having that conversation with him that why have you come? Because I have no complaint for Kushi Kemka. Why have you come? So he said, no. I mean, like a PTM is a PTM and somebody has to be there. So I came to her school because you were a hostler at Sunbeam School. And
Yes.
he came for PTM and we were having a long chit chat and he was like, so what do you expect? What is going to happen? So I said, no. I mean, it is going to be all well. Kushi is on the right track and eventually she's going to succeed for sure. So, and look what happened. Rest is all known to all of us. So obviously your father played a crucial role in your preparation for sure.
A very big rule, really.
Okay. So how do you rate the difficulty of the ALET paper and how would you rate the difficulty of the CLAT paper this year?
Okay. For ALET, I would say it was similar to the patterns of the previous years. I found it moderate to difficult. The English section and the GK section and the logical section, I found them to be moderate and I was able to solve them a bit easily. But I found the legal and the math section to be a bit difficult. The questions on fact and principle in legal were hard and lengthy. It took some time to solve. GK part was easier this year.
Okay. For
And
both CLAT and for CLAT?
the CLAT was also a bit unpredictable this year. I did not
Okay.
accept the question to be this hard, but eventually the workings and the preparation helped, and I was able to solve it. But it was a
So
bit difficult.
so generally it is perceived that ALET happens to be a tougher paper, CLAT happens to be a moderately easier paper if both are compared. So was there any specific strategy that you followed to prepare for ALET, or was it a generalized strategy for both the papers, or all the papers that you took?
I actually followed a generalized strategy. Overall, I studied my core subjects very well. Other than
Hmm.
that, I focused on the previous question papers and the pattern followed there, because in A-Lit English section, you see vocabulary part is there, the grammar part is there, the metaphors are there, the figure of speech are there, which is generally missing from CLAT. So
Hmm.
at those places, I had to be really specific. But at the core, I prepared generally for everything.
Okay. Did reading help? Because you mentioned
Reading
that reading, you're an avid reader. Did reading help?
reading helped me a lot. I actually believe that it was because of reading that I was able to clear these exams.
Okay.
I
Okay.
This year I felt that you had to be really good in English, or at least you had to have basic knowledge of English to clear these papers, because there
Hmm.
were so many reading sections, the paragraph in logical, in English, in everywhere there were paragraphs, and to
Hmm.
understand them in such a short time, you had to have a good reader. And
Hmm.
I remember one thing that you always said, that make Hindu your Bible. So I followed
Hmm.
that. I made Hindu my Bible, and it helped.
Okay, so you kept on reading the Hindu newspaper till the end. I believe September.
Uh,
Yeah.
I did that, but yes, I became a bit specific about what I read in Hindu. I did not read the whole paper. I selected
Hmm.
some stories which I found that I should read those, and then I read them. Editorials every time, and some specific stories.
Okay, great. So, like, if you had to attribute your success to your mentors, so how would you rate your preparation at IMS Varanasi? Or let me paraphrase my question: how did IMS Varanasi or IMS as an organization help you prepare for the entire examination?
Well, let me start it from class 11th. I knew that I had to prepare for CLAT and A-Lit exams from class 11th, and I had bought some books also, like GK CLAT books. But the direction which I needed, like to what should I do, that I got when I joined IMS. I did not have the direction, so the people at IMS, the IMS organization itself, showed me the direction in which I should move. I got the prerequisite materials, correct uh, the correct direction and motivation of what I should do, where I should head, what I should actually read to ace this examination.
Hmm.
And the classroom teachings, it really helped me a lot. The concepts and the vocabulary and everything which we discussed in the English classes, it helped. The legal and fact principle, Shambhu sir, whatever he taught, it was really good. And then the mathematics section, so many shortcuts and smart methods which Mudit sir taught, those were amazing. Like I saw many videos even after the pandemic, but I did not find them up to par with what Mudit sir taught. He was really good.
Okay. Thank you.
And GK section, I don't have to say anything about it. I've already mentioned that to Saurabh sir too, that whatever he taught, many of the questions were similar to that in A-Lit 9 2020.
Okay.
And
Great.
GK
Thank.
sir, you know that vocabulary and everything, and the
Uh,
critical reasoning section and everything, it was really good.
hmm. 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 Did my plan help? Did my plan
Did
actually help?
Yes, my plan actually helped a lot. There were so many things. We always had a knowledge gym after every 2 weeks, so that gave me the motivation that I should always read. If you are working with yourself, you can become lax in your preparing and plannings. But when you have an actual plan with which you have to move, then you know that you have to do this and you do that on time. So that helps. There were some class, there were some A-Lits, there were so many quizzes and competitions also organized at IMS, the debates, the moot courts. It was not just reading and everything. It was a
Hmm.
mixture of everything, a good plan which helped me in clearing this.
Okay. Uh, like because you were prepared for the entire thing by the month of May, because you were doing your class 12, you had your boards, and then and this pandemic happened, and paper started, like, it was a complete continual postponement of the paper. So many people I saw, many people lost their interest, many people lost their faith, many people lost interest in themselves as an aspirant that I can actually crack the examination. How did you cope with that particular part? That when the papers were getting postponed, so how did you stay motivated? And how did you continue with your preparation at that point of time? Because you were at your place, we were at our place, we had online sessions, we could not meet because you were accustomed to that offline teaching. Students were accustomed to the offline teaching. So how did you maintain that motivation at that point of time?
It was a difficult time, very difficult time. You were right. You're right in saying that many people lost the interest. Even I lost the interest in the months of June and July. It was very fortunate that I coped up in August and September. Had I not, even I would have not been sitting here giving this interview. The pandemic was a very difficult time with an air of uncertainty with everything. Everybody has went into a mindset of uncertainty. Nobody knew what would happen. We did not know if the exam was going to happen, and at that time, it's very hard to prepare and to concentrate. Uh, Again, the family also mattered here. My parents always asked me, how are your preparations going? Every day they asked me that, did you study today? Or how is it? Are you facing any problem? So that helped. When they asked me every time, I thought that, okay, I should focus on that. And actually, the real eye opener for me was when the class was going to happen on 7th September, and I started studying seriously from 15th August. Then I found that I did not have enough time to complete everything, and I was like, please God, if I had only 1 month, I could do so much. Unfortunately, God listened, and the class got postponed to 28. I got some additional time, and at that time, I worked really hard. That worked.
Right. So, okay, fine. Okay. So, now, two important things to be addressed by you, which I believe you should address. I've been talking about it. What next? What next? We have been talking about it again and again. So, what is next for Khushi Khemka? Because you're going to National Law University, Bangalore. So, what is the plan for next 5 years, and what after that?
Well, like my father said, this is only just one step in a very big journey.
Very true. Very true. Very true.
I don't have to just bask in this, this small enjoyment actually, because there are so many things to come. So my plans are that work hard, focus, know what you have to do. Just don't work hard, know where you have to work hard, do internships or whatever you need to ace in the law school. Become a good person. Always work honestly. That's the motto.
Okay. And what after that? What after 5 years? Once you finish off law school, where should we expect Khushi Khemka?
I cannot tell certainly about what after 5 years, but I have some plans in my mind. Let's see what would happen. One is that I'm thinking of giving UPSC too. So I'm planning to do UPSC.
Okay. I wish I interview an IAS officer one day. I do have that wish. So maybe Khushi Khemka is the person whom I'll be addressing, interviewing after some years. Right.
That's what, sir. If I clear UPSC, you would be the first person I will interview with.
Okay, fine. So I'll keep that somewhere in written. So we'll make it happen.
We'll have this video. We'll have this video for
fine.
that.
For sure. Okay.
Yes,
so second part of the question. What is your message to your immediate juniors? Because I'll be sharing this link with your juniors as well. What is your immediate message what is the message to immediate junior? What should they do? Irrespective of whether they are preparing for law or not, or whether they are specifically preparing for law.
I'd say whoever my juniors are, just work honestly, prepare a plan. A plan keeps you on track of what you want to do. Make a daily plan, make small goals. You don't have to say that you have to do CLAT in 1 year or do whatever you want to do. Just maybe I have to do this today and complete that. Like I make a plan every day. I made a plan every day. I have to read today's GK without any compromise. I have to read the Hindu every day. I have to solve a few passages every day. And if you do that, it doesn't take much time. It takes 1.5 hours to 2 hours or 1 hour even, considering the day. It doesn't take much time. So that part is the most important part. Other than that, be healthy. Good diet is important. Good sleep is important. Never get stressed. Don't think that you have to do everything. Do everything in a step-by-step thing. Don't take everything in one go. And just work honestly, right?
Okay. Anybody who's specifically preparing for law examination, what is that one mantra that they should have from like a CLAT ranker? What is one message that you want to give to them?
I'd say don't take a drop and please read English.
Okay, please read English. So anything specifically in English? Would reading newspaper do, or novels as well, or something in specific?
It's a mixture of things. Reading newspapers are crucial. Other than that, there was some stuff that the CLAT people had recommended in their website. Some stories of Rabindranath Tagore and other philosophical texts and everything. I found those materials to be good. I searched them. Those were good. I'd say start from there.
Okay, right. So just to paraphrase it, the material recommended by CLAT Consortium is important.
For the English
newspaper, for the English part, obviously. Reading newspaper is very, very important, and having that habit of overall reading is equally important.
Every day
Right.
you try to read at least 50 pages. That would be good. You can do that. Doesn't take much time.
Hmm. So somebody who's aiming rank under 100 in CLAT, rank under 20 in ALET, what would you like to suggest?
Same thing I said. Just
Okay,
work every day.
work every day.
And
Right.
in the in time is also crucial. When you have the last 20 days or a month, revise everything. At that time you have to मतलब have keep them focus हो उसी चीज को सब चीज को रिवाइज कर ले अच्छे से. वो टाइम बहुत क्रूशियल है. वहां पे अगर आप लैग करोगे तो वहां पे उसके बाद कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, क्योंकि आप जो एक साल में पढ़े हो वो भूल जाते हो, सब याद नहीं रहता है. तो उस वक्त अगर आप पढ़ के सब रिवाइज कर लिए सही से, तभी आपका एग्जाम अच्छा जाएगा.
ओके. और जो सिमक्लैट के एनालिसिस हो रहे थे, या जो सिमक्लैट को, क्या आपने भी उसको एनालिसिस किया था उसका? क्या आप भी
हाँ
पार्ट थे?
मैं हर सिम क्लैट को देती थी. ऑलमोस्ट कुछ छूट गए लेकिन उसके अलावा मैंने सब दिया. और सिम क्लैट में मुझे पता चला कि इंग्लिश हो जाता था मेरा, लॉजिकल हो जाता था, लीगल में दिक्कत होती थी, मैथ्स में दिक्कत होती थी, जीके में थोड़ी दिक्कत होती थी. तो उससे मुझे पता था कि मैं जीके ज्यादा नहीं पढ़ रही, मुझे और पढ़ने की जरूरत है. और वही अगर सिम क्लैट नहीं होता तो मुझे समझ ही नहीं आता कि मुझे जीके पढ़ना है, मुझे लीगल में वर्क करना है.
Because I remember we had a SimCLAT solving almost 4 days before this ALET examination.
Yes,
So yes, and you were there part of that particular session as well. I do remember that few students were there, but again you were amongst those who came for that analysis as well. So so your recommendation is that even the SimCLATs are going to help you.
Yes, simplets are obviously going to help you. उससे आपको पता होता है कि where do you stand, where do you have to work, your strength, your weaknesses. और ये एनालिसिस करना किसी भी एग्जाम में बहुत जरूरी है.
Okay, right. Anything that you want to add to this interview?
I would like to wish all the best to everybody जो भी ये इंटरव्यू देखेगा और जो क्लैट या जो भी एग्जाम्स देगा अगले साल. You can ace it. Just have some confidence in yourself and prepare well. You'll do it.
Okay. You were referring to a quotation by a geography teacher. I do remember that. You were referring to it. Please refer that to the students so that they also get to know about it.
All right. In my last video, I had referred a quotation from my geography teacher. It went somewhere along these lines. Always work hard, do your work, you'll achieve everything. But what comes after that is more important. The after part is this. Even if you don't get what you want, or even if you don't achieve it, don't fret. Fret not. It's what's more important is that you deserve more, and it's the journey which matters. So always keep working hard. It is the journey which matters, and you deserve more. That's the motto. You deserve more.
Okay. Right. For sure, you deserve more. So we've already taken a promise from Khushi Khemka that if it is UPSC, then it has to be an IAS officer. So we'll be soon interviewing an IAS officer in the future. Right. With that
That's
note,
good for that, sir.
we'll end up the interview today. Thank you so much, Khushi. Keep shining. Be happy. Be like your name.
Thank
Your
you,
name is
sir.
Khushi, so you have to be Khush all the time,
Yes, sir.
right? And be the way you are. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. Stay very, very humble, right? And this is just a beginning, as your father said, rightly said by your father as well. It is just a beginning. A future is going to be very, very bright for you, and we wish to see you at the greatest of the heights in the coming years, right? Thank you so much. We'll
Thank
see
you,
you
sir.
soon in person
Yes,
at our
sir.
office or at your place. Thank you.